Hello, welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing Storm. Here, the Storm card that we're going to be using is Galvanic Relay. Galvanic Relay says exile the top card of your library. During your next turn, you may play that card with Storm. So the point of this card is you play as many spells as you possibly can, you jam a Galvanic Relay, and then next turn you have like 30 cards to work with. So that completely overwhelms your opponent, and we can win with just 3 of these Kessig Flame Breathers, which are a 1/3 that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it pings for 1 if there's 1 on the battlefield. If it's 2, it's like a shock. If it's 3, it's just a bolt for every single spell you play. It doesn't matter if it's a and it's just any sort of non-creature spell. So to support this, I'm playing 14 lands, 3 peat bogs, 2 needles. These are just the 2 mana depletion lands that are pretty good on turn 1, turn 2. And then I have 3 each of mountain and swamp, just using my fancy mountains here. And I've got 1 each artifact land, and then 1 Drossford's Bridge. So originally I was kind of liking 13 lands, but I think 14 is better for consistency. And then this bridge here gives me a total of 8 red and 8 black sources. I'm going to be playing 4 Lotus Petal, 4 Chromatic Star, the full standard 12 rituals of Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, Cabal Ritual, and then some 4 Manamorphose. My draw spells here are 4 Deadly Dispute, 4 Night's Whisper, 3 Reckless Impulse, and 3 Synthesizer. You could potentially go 4 Synthesizer, 2 Reckless Impulse. I'm not really sure what to do here, so I've liked this split overall. Reckless Impulse is kind of just like a value card, whereas Synthesizer is synergy. If you have not very many lands or rituals, Synthesizer becomes kind of a problem. I do like 4. And then in the sideboard, I'm playing 2 Duress for combo matchups. Fiery Cannonade here is mostly for elves. I haven't really seen it very much, but it's a huge problem when you do see it. 4 Pyroblast, 4 blue matchups, 2 Gut Shots. These can also come in against elves, but this package here is mostly for the mono blue Fey matchup. 4 Weather the Storms. I'm playing 4 because I don't want to lose to burn, but most of the time we're just bringing in these 3. An additional Feldon's Cane, which I didn't explain, but Feldon's Cane says exile this and shuffle your graveyard into your library. So basically, you can storm off like crazy. Even if things go wrong, you can just re-loop your whole deck. And then versus mid-range decks or removal decks, we'll just bring in a second one instead of bringing in more Flame Breathers. It's just keeps the package tight, and we have a lot more room that way. What I've decided to do here is cut a Flaring Pain for this extra copy of Fiery Cannonade. I think that in a matchup where I'm going to be playing the Flaring Pain, I'm already bringing in a second Cane anyway. So I'm not really scared of extra Prismatic Strands because I can just loop my deck 3 or 4 times, 2 or 3 times, and then that'll work. So we'll see if that works. I haven't seen a lot of Prismatic Strands in the meta, so we'll see, and I'll see you in the matches. All right, we're up match 1 versus Teasdale. Likes to play some cool stuff. Member of the Familiars Discord. Plays some crab reanimator stuff, so we gotta be worried about the crab. This is a okay hand on the draw. Having a Galvanic Relay is good. We can always Rite of Flame into Reckless Impulse. We'll see what happens. Okay, they mulligan to 6 cards, and they're working on figuring that one out. And they're on the play. Let's see if they keep 6. Alright, keep 6. Swamp. Okay, are they storming too? So now we have 3 mana, 4 mana. We can Deadly Dispute, go back to 3. Interesting. Don't know what's going on over there. Hmm. I think I'm just going to try to Reckless Impulse here for that second land. Okay, found some. Three mana. Okay, so they're playing Mono Black Control. Interesting. So play this Swamp. So now I can pop off a Relay here. I'm gonna Lotus Petal. Well, so I can Lotus Petal, Dispute the Petal, and then I'll be back to 3 mana. I'd rather dispute something good, though. So I guess let's see what we draw off this Manamorphose. Lotus Petal. Okay, 3. I can dispute this for 5. Just gonna dispute the petal, see what I draw. Okay, so we drew into a star. So I can go. Yeah, it still doesn't really give me what I want, but 5. So this is 6 in the graveyard. This would be 7, but then I wouldn't have threshold in the way that I want. I think I probably want to play the star. Then I can tap these two. No. Or I can just dispute a land right now. That's probably the better play. Right now I can Cabal Ritual, Star, Red, cast Galvanic Relay for 7. Alright, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3 rituals. So we're off to the races. But we don't really have any red mana, so it's good that we hit a snow-covered mountain there. They're gonna play another Rager. Let's see if we can draw into a pinger. Okay, mountain. I think I'm going to not play the synthesizer because I can draw a lot more cards off the reckless impulses. Looking for more fixing so we can play double relay. Alright, that was one. Red. Okay, dispute's good, so we can play this. Just so many relays. Totally dispute this. Another dark ritual. Dark ritual. Dark ritual. So we're at 9 storm. Guess. Some nice whisper here. Feels like I'm overstorming a little bit. There's a flame breather. So I can play. This is for next turn, right? These are both till end of next turn. So I just play this. Crack it for red. Okay, Rite of Flame. Play the flame breather, I guess. And then cast. This is until the end of your next turn. Cast this one, so we don't have to discard. Okay. There's a cane. No other pingers, so the last 2 pingers are in the bottom 6. So they have to have a bunch of removal spells here. I'm just not going to block because I don't want to get hit by suffocating fumes. And the damage is not going to matter, I don't think. Okay, they sign and blood themselves. And they defile. Alright. So I think I'm going to play Swamp or Mountain? Mountain, I guess? Swamp? The same. Like Mountain here, I guess. So I'm going to go and expand this, and then just start trying to draw some cards. So Rite of Flame, Synthesizer, looking for the other pinger. Did not find it yet. Rite of Flame, Cabal Ritual, and then this will draw into it. Draw 2. Flame Breather, Flame Breather, Petal. So always yield, and then you want to keep your finger on that OK button so you don't have to keep mousing over. Play the Cane. Just Cabal Ritual. I might be able to just not loop here. No, actually, I have to. So we're going to just put these back in the graveyard. Go ahead and loop it. Play that. Metamorphose. And one, oop. I was gonna say, one thing you can do if you're sure your opponent has nothing is F6 during your turn, but you have to float extra mana. That way you don't have to press OK every time. It gets kind of tricky. So here they have a slow clock, but they do have a clock. And they have bogs and relics and stuff, so I'm going to bring in an extra cane. And I think I can afford to cut these two. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to have 2 or 3 Weather the Storms. Let me just do this. It's always safer to have 3 Weather the Storms. That seems fine. Okay, so this hand is interesting. I think I like it. The question is whether or not I play Chromatic Star on one. If they have Duress for the Chromatic Star, it's a pretty big deal. So I think I do. If they have Duress, they're playing it now. Divest, okay. Well, there goes the Chromatic Star anyway. So we just chill and play our lands and see what happens. I guess they could take the Flame Breather, expecting to play a Bojuka Bog. But if they take the Flame Breather, I'll probably just play the Peat Bog here anyway, because they're indicating they don't care that much about the Chromatic Star. In this position, I would take the Chromatic Star. Unless they have like Relic and stuff coming up. So here, if we draw into a red land, we could potentially play just the red land and then the swamp. Okay, they take the star. That makes sense. We'll just land go. We still have 4 stars. Plays the Kumbaji Witches. Alright, so any red source would be great here. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's good. The worst thing for us right now would be for them to have the rats on that turn 3. Ugh, okay. Alright, no Okiba. Playing Thorn. I'm gonna discard this Flame Breather. That's fine. You're going all in on the graveyard hate here. Can I draw into a red source? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go petal. Morphos. We're gonna go red. Synthesizer. Mountain. Sweet. And then I can deadly dispute here. Okay. A dark ritual. I'm gonna go red again. Reckless Impulse. Let's Red Flame. Can Red Flame again. This is an opportunity for them to crack the Spell Bomb to save 1 mana. Right now I'm just kind of digging for a relay here. This would be 3 mana if they don't crack it and 4 mana if they do. Okay, so let's Reckless Impulse again. Another Dispute, so I can Night's Whisper and then Weather the Storm. Not under that much pressure. So next turn I'm going to play the bridge and then probably just dispute it away for some cards. Not really sure. Now they have a Kiba? Oh, they have a life linker. Okay. What do they return? Okay, they return the Rager to their hand. So are they going to tap out for the Rager? It's unfortunate we drew the relay right at the end there. If I had 1 more mana, I could have had a majorly huge relay, but now I don't have a relay anyway. That's fine. No. So they can't play the Rager this turn. Now they can, but they didn't. Alright, so I'm gonna play out the Cane, I guess. See what they do. Since I have 2 in the deck, I could dispute this one. Alright, they don't care. Just gonna draw some cards. I think that's fine for right now. Wow, sorry. Draw some cards, doing things and drawing cards. Alright. Take some damage. 5. Plays the Rager. Witches. So do I want to cast Night's Whisper or cast Reckless Impulse? Probably the Reckless Impulse, because next turn I'll have more black mana than red mana. Go ahead and play Peat Bog. And pass. I think next turn I'm going to try to storm off a wee bit. Not sure. They're getting in. So lots and lots of damage. So another option to, in this case, would be to play, okay, Great Merchant. So now I have to gain some life. It'd be really funny to deck them to the Monarch. Vault. Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Whisper. Gonna filter this into some red mana. Still looking for that relay. Didn't find it. I'm gonna F6 because I don't expect them to crack the Spellbomb right now. Maybe they will, and I'll have to on F6. I could have played the pedal out, but I'm trying to save it for if and when I draw a relay. So at this point, we're going to be wanting to play out our untap the basic lands. All right, that sucks. I think I'm just gonna move on. Didn't really work out. Okay, try again. So overall, the plan seemed fine. So where did it go wrong? We kept a hand based off of the dispute, and they took the chromatic star. If they hadn't, we would have gotten there much earlier because we would have drawn into the galvanic relay with mana to spare. All right, we're on the play. Interesting. I'm gonna keep, I guess. I'm gonna play the swamp and the pedal right now. Well, no, I don't have to do that, right? Feels like I should. If they have divest, I should probably play the swamp pedal. Just swamp star pedal. Then I can dispute the star, or I can play Rite of Flame into synthesizer, or whatever. Seems like Deadly Dispute is the pick here. Yeah. I really need a land, so I'm just gonna play the synthesizer. Now I need a lot. I need a lot of things to go right. That duress screwed me up bad. I think it's better to just Night's Whisper instead of Dark Ritual into Night's Whisper. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. But if I get a red source here, it's basically game over. I don't know. I'm at 10. They're going to be playing witches. That's 6. Oh, F. Alright, did not work out. So I need a red source here, and then I can go Rite of Flame, play a bunch of rituals, crack the synthesizer. Alright. So if they have the other ninja, I'm dead. If they have Sign in Blood, I'm dead. They didn't have Sign in Blood. So I could still draw into... Oh, man. Okay, we're going for it. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Radic Star. Red. Rite of Flame. Synthesizer. Crack this one. Oh my god. So I have to crack this one and get some a green source. Wow. What a crazy time. Deadly Dispute. This land. Alright, so the option is to... I think this is what I'm going to do. Turn off auto yields. I'm going to play this out. I'm going to hold priority. Cast Night's Whisper. Weather the Storm. That was pretty good. We recovered a little bit. That was the last possible second right there. Jeez. Got some blockers. I will be blocking... Alright, that sucks, but whatever. One down. Two down. Reckless Impulse. Play Dark Ritual. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that doesn't work. Dang it. Star. Crack for red. Okay, now I can do it. Dark Ritual. Relay. 6. Relay again. So I drew 11 cards. There's a Flame Breather in there and a cane. 2 canes. Just a Rite of Flame, though. That's not great. One mountain for an untapped land. I like that. So when they bogged us, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of our 10 rituals. Blech. Man, my battery's gonna die before we finish this match. Alrighty, just waiting on an opponent. I'm gonna pause. They are attacking. I will be doing nothing. Play this. Rite of Flame. Morphos, I guess. Suppose I can play a Cane and then dispute it, see what happens. Basically nothing. Alright, so I think I have to play this other one. And then the Flame Breather. I wonder if I can kill them with just one Flame Breather in the deck. Doesn't seem like it. Sucks. Can't really do anything here. Probably just gonna kill my guy. They have 6 damage. It's hard to say if the duress was actually what killed me. 6, 7, 8. I have 8 damage. I could have, I guess F6. So what I was thinking is, this is 8. Put me to 1. Alright. Okay, so we lost that game. I'm wondering... I felt like it didn't come together. I don't really know what happened. I think that just the divests were good enough. And then I kind of like lacked on relay when everything went down. I felt like I got unlucky in a lot of spots. But that's okay. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, welcome to round 2. We're up versus Daddy Karn. But this is a good hand I'm going to keep. Daddy Karn, come on. Burn player? Not sure. Ooh. So the plan is Morphos, Synthesizer, Dark Ritual, Dispute Synthesizer. Okay, so it's Boros Synthesizer. They're going to be as aggro as possible here. It's historically been a pretty good matchup, but we need to have a fast hand. See, they're already doing a bunch of stuff. So I can play the flame breather and then okay, turn off flame breather, pedal. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I do want to do that. Black, black, black. Cabal ritual. I'm gonna deadly dispute this, so I'll have a black source. Is that a good idea? Knight's Whisper. I can go pretty deep on this right now. I think I'm gonna try. Rite of Flame. Cabal Ritual. Knight's Whisper again. Alright, so now we can double relay, which should be enough. We're gonna hit some basics. Let's see. I think that should be fine. Oh no, wait, it's 30, 32, 33. Okay, we have enough cards in the library. What a turn two. Oh my gosh. The greed paid off. Jeez. Look at that. 33 cards. Okay. I think we got it. Unreal. Alright, we got there on turn two. Okay, so now they're going to be bringing in, they're just going to try to play removals. And they're going to try to dust us, I guess. But I think the best plan is to just have more Canes and Weather the Storm. They could bring in Relic and stuff. Just live until we go over the top. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was paused for a second there. Okay, we're paused now. No, we're not on pause. Anyway. Alright, so keep. That was pretty funny. Mold of 5. Darn. It's going to be a much faster round, it seems. So we're going to lead on an Epicure, make a blood token, and I'm going to go over here and just play this Peatbog and pass. Relic. Kind of expected that. So we take one. Go to our turn. Do I draw a land? No. So I think I just play pedal into synthesizer, looking for a land. If I don't hit a land, I can dispute the synthesizer. That's interesting. Probably just Night's Whisper here. They're going for that relic. Found nothing. So let's discard an impulse. Opponent is getting in. We're going to be on no land soon. Alright. We are on no lands. There's a land. Where were you? Okay, so play this land. Lay out a star. I just discard a single synthesizer, I think. Still not really under a lot of pressure. They just have 2 and 3 damage. Sure, they have this relic on board. It's kind of fine. I know I have Weather the Storms in the deck. Just gonna Deadly Dispute and draw as many cards as possible. Looking for more lands. Still no lands. There's one. So play out this Cane here. I don't think it matters that much. I'm going to discard a synthesizer. Okay, so now I might die. But I'm just going to hold the Cane to respond to the relic. Going to be looking for a Weather the Storm. Do you have Double Bolt? No. Black, red. Black, red. Black, red. There's a Weather Storm. So I can play this. I can do that hold priority thing again. We have found literally no rituals in 24 cards, so that's interesting. Now we're back to 20, we'll go to 18. We have 7 cards in hand. Now we have a second Cane as well. We're kind of weak to Dust at the moment. We'll get rid of a Night's Whisper, I guess. It's hard to say. They're bashing. Interesting they discarded the Plains and the Relic. Secret away, so they're just applying more pressure. Play the bridge. I'm not scared of Dust to Dust, I decided. Play second Cane. Play Reckless Impulse or Night's Whisper. Go with Reckless Impulse since they have a clock. Alright. Next turn is do stuff turn. I will get rid of a star. Reckless Impulse. Sure. I just put all my stuff back even though we didn't draw into our rituals just because we have the relay in hand. They are going to bash quite a bit. 11. Is that lethal? So they put me to dead, I think. 7. Yep, okay. Man. So no rituals and 25 cards. Interesting. Try again. What is happening? Yes, we would like to play first. Alright, we have Weather the Storms to live. We have a draw spell. I'm keeping it. We have the relay. Son of a beep. That's just unfortunate. Okay. I mean, that's a risky take. Alright. That's pretty good. F6. So, in order to not lose the black land, we can go Rite of Flame Morphos. That's pretty good as well. So, Rite of Flame, Morphos, Black Red, Dark Ritual, Lotus Petal, Deadly Dispute, the Lotus Petal, 7 cards in the graveyard, Rite of Flame, Morphos for red-green. Okay. Synthesizer. Cool. So we got the land. We can actually dispute the synthesizer still. Okay, so it seems like we're going to be using this. Go Flame Breather. Cabal Ritual. Normally I would save that Cabal Ritual, but I'm going to be drawing away a ton of cards, and if they bolt this, it's even more cards. Draw some cards. Okay, double relay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that will not deck me. Okay, I think we won that one. F6. Alright, 30 cards in the hand next turn. Alright, good games. See you next one. Okay, round 3 versus Darth Dater. Can't keep that. Mulligan. I will keep this one. I think I'm gonna put the Flame Breather back. I might regret it. I tend to like to have more action spells in my main hand, my opening hand. That stinks. Should have kept it. Okay. Synthesizer. Kind of hoping they don't have a relay this turn. And they do. Ugh. Mirror matches stink. Opponent is playing cards. Okay, they're playing Star. They play Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame. Gonna cast a Weather the Storm. Let's see if they have Weather the Storm and Relay. For the true hotness. Do you have it? So on my turn, I'm gonna Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. And then if I draw into some awesome rituals, then I can double Relay. And I'm just crossing my fingers here that they didn't have that relay that they did have. And it looks like they have 2 relays. So we can just go on to game 2. Yep. That was easy. So we just didn't have the turn 3. That one Flame Breather did not matter. Don't want this. I think I'm actually going to take off a Night's Whisper instead of the Cane because they showed me green, which makes me think they have Weather the Storm in the main. Okay, we'll be on the play. I guess I doubled the rest. I can go turn 2 Flame Breather into the rest. They're gonna go for the turn 1. Balls. Oh no, they're not. Okay. Interesting. What's going on over there? I think I take their card draw. Deadly Dispute. Night's Whisper. See if I draw into anything. I mean, I disrupted them a little bit, but they're already on 7 cards, and not super helpful, I guess. And they pulled a relay off the top. They played the Rite of Flame already. And they have relay right now? No, Cane. They're just looking for damage. So nobody's doing anything. Now we're doing things. Deadly Dispute this. Cast this. I guess I can. I don't think I want to cast the Rite of Flame. I guess we lucked first. No attacks. So I don't really know why they cast the Rite of Flame there. Maybe they just had a. They're just looking to draw into stuff. Okay. Looking to draw Weather Storm. But they did not, so they're going to scoop. Okay. Well, that was weird. Let's try again. Maybe Night's Whisper needs to be in the deck. Oh, we have the relay. So keep. We're going to have 4 mana on turn 2. I'm not sure relay for 3 is where I want to be, though. Just play the Flame Breather. Now we have 5 mana on turn 2. So I can duress them here and relay. Oh, Jesus. Take the Lotus Petal. So the reason I took the Lotus Petal is because I don't want them to have black mana. I have 4 cards in the graveyard. 5, 6, 7. Alright, so go tap this. Play Rite of Flame. Cast Reckless Impulse, I guess. Play Mountain. Cabal Ritual. Metamorphose. Morphos for red again. Whisper. Play this Flame Breather out. Rite of Flame. Petal. Not sure if the Cane is going to matter, so I could play Cane and dispute it. So 3, 4, I have 5 mana. This goes to 4 mana and gives 3 mana. I think that's the play. If I draw a relay, we win. We didn't draw it. See what we draw with the synthesizer, I guess. Well, that sucks. So, but they have to use the black for, I guess they're going to use it for duress. Big ol' Rite of Flame. We could still storm off and kill them on our turn, because we can draw 2 cards here. Rite of Flame doesn't. Galvanic Relay doesn't actually matter if they blast Galvanic Relays on their turn, because we can't do anything in response. I wonder if they're going to dispute that guy. They did. Okay. Cast a relay. Alright. So they played 1 relay. Let's start with duress. Take your relay. Cast Rite of Flame. Draw a card. Draw a card. Darn! Okay. Play this. Play this. Attack. So at least they don't have relay. Red Flame getting crazy over here. They're gonna have a weather the storm. Man, that's pretty good. Let's see what they played. Played this Dispute from the Exile, played this Star, played this, played this. Alright, so now we have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna crack off a big Weather the Storm. Six cards in hand for the opponent. 7 cards in hand. Needle. Off of a synthesizer. Plays a Star. Racking up that storm count over here. Gonna be gaining 39 life right now. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Cracks the synthesizer. Gets a Reckless Impulse. Plays Red Flame for 1,000,000. Reckless Impulse. Chromatic Star. Cracks Chromatic Star for black, I imagine. Yep. Down to 24 cards in the library. Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute. 6 cards in hand. They're going to be gaining 60 life now. Okay. I mean, they must have relay in hand, right? They have 2 relays down. Cast a Duress for no value, just because they can. Weather the Storm for 1,000,000,000. Okay. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna Reckless Impulse. Play the Peat Bog. Well, crack for red. Reckless Impulse. And then I will play land. Play this Chromatic Star. Attack. They don't have anything going on. They play a land. They must have like tons of lands in hand, and that's it. Rite of Flame. Crack for black. Oops. Let's go ahead and Dark Ritual. Draw a card. Get a Needle. So let's play the Needle. And then play the Relay. Do I want to just... I guess I Dark Ritual and then play the Relay. I'm trying to save some spells for if I ever draw a Flame Breather. But probably better just have the cards. Play Flame Breather, Petal, Dark Ritual, land, F6, take 5. $17. I don't know if we can win. So I disputed my cane or something, right? Yeah. I can maybe win if I draw the other Flame Breather like relatively soon. Bunch of lands for the opponent. We draw Petal. So how many relays do I have left? 1, 2. Okay, so I have 2 left. I'm just gonna attack. Still take 5. Man, this is a very strange game. Super long. Probably could have just quit after the weather storm. Didn't really matter that much. Gotta let the opponent have some fun too. It just seems like to me that weather the storm is not the best plan. But I don't know. If they had had spells that were not weather the storm, they could have just won way earlier. They had the better cards. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we're here for round 4. Looking to not pair into the mirror. So far, things have been interesting, I guess. Our 2 losses, we're still 1-2, right? Yeah. Man, 3 games every match. This is absolutely a mulligan. And I guess this is pretty much a keep. Cabal Ritual doesn't seem as good as Deadly Dispute in this position. I think I'm gonna put the Cabal Ritual back. Try to draw into a bunch of cards. Swamp. Disciple. So this could be a easy death from their end. See if they just have no artifacts though. No, they have some artifacts. Take it back. Alright. So let's draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I think probably still just want to do that. They could have Spell Pierce here. I guess I should have waited on their turn until their turn if I wasn't going to do anything. So my next turn I can go off. A Red Flame. That's 4 mana. Metamorphose. Could dispute this, go back to 3, and then relay. They're going to do nothing. No, they're going to play a Frogmite. So let's Red Flame. Metamorphose for red, red. Red Flame again is great. Reckless Impulse. Wait, let me think about this. 4, 5, 6 mana. Still think Reckless Impulse. Could play the Chromatic Star. And then Pray. Or just play the Chromatic Star. Play the Sandstone Needle. Sack for red. See if we draw a ritual. We did. 4. Draw 8 cards. Very much killing myself with this Disciple on the field, though. We did hit a Flame Breather. And no rituals. Yikes. I should have kept that Cabal ritual. Juice. Looks like we're going to go Flame Breather into Lotus Petal into Reckless Impulse, just because Night's Whisper is going to kill me. And they play a Chromatic Star. Get in for 3. I'm going to draw the cards. I'm not afraid. I'm pretty much dead anyway. Am I playing loose? Probably. Turn 1 Disciple is definitely a problem with this deck because I'm just using so many artifacts all the time. Synthesizer corrects for red, plays Synthesizer again, maybe? That's what I would do. Nope, just play Mirror Enforcer. Yikes. So I have to win on my next turn for sure. They have 1 card in hand. Feels like it's a Deadly Dispute. So I'm going to 5, 4, 3. I guess I'll lead on the Synthesizer. Got mana. We go black-red. So this puts me to 2. Drew a swamp. Alright. Okay, lesson learned. Pretty simple sideboarding. I'm just trying to maintain my speed a little bit and bring in some Weather the Storms. Alright, we will play first. I have stuff to do, so I'm going to keep it. They mulligan to 6. The plan would be Peat Bog, turn 2, Star, Rite of Flame, Reckless Impulse. Or I could just play 2 stars. It feels like I shouldn't do anything. Like they could have a Hydroblast. What did I do? Spell Pierce. I think they're sitting on a Hydroblast. They went for that turn 1 blue. Still holding it up. I'm just playing all my spells out here. I guess I play this. Okay. It was Spell Pierce. Do. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Star for more cards. They could have Deadly Dispute of their own into a Spell Pierce, which would be very annoying. But I expected that as well. They didn't. Now we have Dark Ritual. I don't think I need to do anything. I really want to draw. I think I have to pass. Take 4. They play out their Disciple. And another Disciple. So we're super duper dead. We're gonna go for Dark Ritual, I guess. I'm just gonna sacrifice this for a red to see if I can draw into a relay. Red Flame. So now I'm gonna buy some time, I think. So I can play the Cane and Synthesizer here, or I can just play Devil Weather the Storm and Cane. Cane. That might buy us some turns. Okay. Wow. All right, we'll try to get the last one. Round 5. Here we are, playing for the 2-3. This is medium. I'm going to keep it anyway. I have X Synthesizer into Dispute the Synthesizer. Looks like we're up against Mono Blue Fae, so not feeling the most great. Cast that. play a swamp. But I do have a decent sideboard plan for this, so maybe we can see if that works. And opponent is playing the don't pass my turn. Okay, come on, let's go. I want to have a speed run this game. Alright, we'll just hang out. So in the last game, I played Double Weather the Storm when I didn't have to. I could have just let it resolve. Because I didn't play around Crack into Galvanic Blast. I easily could have, so that was just me playing super loose and not really caring. Not a great plan, but I did do that. Now here, I think if they play a Ninjarino, I'm going to Synthesizer into Dispute, but it looks like, no, okay, they're going to tap out. Alright, so we're going to draw off the top, and then we're going to draw 4 more cards, putting us to about 45 cards in the library, and we might see a relay. So let's see what happens. We're going to go red, Rite of Flame, Synthesizer to start. I don't think I want to play a Sandstone Needle just yet. See what we see. Flame Breather. So I think I just play the Flame Breather and then play the Needle. Just take it a little slower. I can block the ninjas or the Delver or whatever. If they're on the 8 ninja plan, Delver Secrets ends up being pretty bad. But they could flip it off of something like Counterspell. Like that. Easy day, right? Okay. Blasting in for 5. Flipping a ninja. Ah! What's happening? This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Go ahead and Rite a Flame, I guess? They're going to let that resolve. Can I have a Cabal Ritual? Trying to trick them into using their counterspell a little bit. But they're not going to bite. They are going to bite. Okay, they counterspell. I go land. Dispute. So the best draw here would be a relay. Their pause right here makes me think that they didn't like turn on F8, but we have lost anyway. And they have mutagenic growth in their hands, so we have to be probably aware of mutagenic growth. Alright. So my plan here is to just bring in 6 for 6. Bring in all these anti-Fey cards here. And submit. Okay, we're going to be on the play. We're looking for a hand with red mana. We don't have it. We do have a Pyro, but... Okay, so we have Gut Shots. No red mana though, so I think I'm going to mulligan anyway. Okay, keep. So, don't care about the Flame Breather right now. I think that the Gut Shot might be better than the Pyroblast, just because it's free. Land Star. F6. Trying to cycle these stars for so they might F6 their turn, but I'm gonna try gut shotting the fairies here right now. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna cycle this. Did not draw land, but I found a Night's Whisper. So if they tap out, I can Dark Ritual into Night's Whisper. They don't tap out. Alright, so we do yield until next end step. Expecting to pyroblast a spell starter right off the top. They didn't go for it. Alright. So in this situation, the Fae players should probably be pressing their advantage. Oops, sorry. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of a game, I like to just try to do stuff. Just try to counter that. That might force action from their end, and then I can Dark Ritual into Night's Whisper. Looks like they're just going to do nothing. So I can try to Dark Ritual here. I'm just going to try to Night's Whisper, I guess. If they have Dispel, this resolves. Okay. Now we're kind of at parity. They're still a little bit ahead. I'm going to Gut Shot again. See if I can lead a Spell Stutter Sprite out of their hand, and I did not. So here if I Rite of Flame and they counter, then I can Dark Ritual into Galvanic Relay. They'd have to have exactly Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, they do have it. So let's go Dark Ritual and then crack for red, see if I draw into a Pyro. Didn't. Play Galvanic Relay. We've already used 1, 2, 3 of our anti-Fae cards, and one's on the bottom, so there's only really 2 left in the deck for us to look at. And we drew it into absolutely nothing. So, oh man, what a league. Unreal. When things go wrong. So they're going to ninja here, and then I'm going to concede, I think. What am I going to do? All right. Well, you know, sometimes things go wrong. Yeah. Morphos? Reckless Impulse? Now we're just going to concede, but hopefully your Stormleys go better than this one. See you in the next.